back on the bay. About to launch this kayak, get in the water, do a little bay bass fishing. For the last couple months, I've been R&Ding these new baits. So it's been a little bit hard for me to talk about because it's an R&D process, research and development. Don't quite want to talk about it as quick as some people would like, because it's research and development. You can't just put it out there. You got to make sure it works, and you also have to make sure you get enough time on the water with it before you make a judgment call. And we've been through a couple, there we go. We've been through a couple changes already. I've already changed a few things on the design of the bait, and we're kind of dialing in the hardware right now. So it's good though. It's working. Everything looks really nice. It's fishing really good. I got it out to some of the guys to R&D in their local waters, but we've caught legal white sea bass, we've caught calico bass, halibut, spotted bay bass, and we're waiting to hear back from the Florida guys. We're on Mission Bay right now. It's absolutely beautiful. There's not one boat on the water, and let's see if we can get a few. There we go. Gotta wind them on. When you feel that bite, just keep winding. They'll eventually get on that hook. Little guy. Good to get one though. Eating that big 5-inch, fishing a 5-inch bait here. There you go, little spotted bay bass, 5-inch Z-Man. That's one of the advantages of fishing this rig. You can fish a longer bait on the head. I've been fishing these longer baits looking for a bigger bass. Try to weed out the small ones, but I mean, they still eat it. Bay bass are super aggressive. But hopefully we can get into a big one here. You know, you got to think overall that bait's about 6 inches. So that spotty is trying to get a full meal, a 6-inch meal. You know, like a 6-inch sardine or a 6-inch chovy, grunion. So working that super weedless, super snagless, real tight to the bottom, through the eelgrass. It's just snaking through the eelgrass. And I felt him bite it, but I just kept winding. Now when you're winding and you feel that thump, the first intention is to swing, but really the best thing to do is just keep winding through the bite, and eventually they'll climb up to the hook. Oh, good one. This guy ate it, knocked my hand off the reel. Yeah, solid little bass right there. That was a great bite. Not a big fish, but he went for that big bait. Well, he's hooked up. Very cool. Very cool. Another spotty. Feels good. We're getting bit. Lots of bites. So that's a good thing. Keep after it. It's kind of in the middle of the channel here. This is typically like a power boat, ski boat, jet ski area, and there's not one boat on the water. If you can come out early enough in the morning, you can get on these spots that typically aren't fished very much, and you might be able to get bit. Right now, you know, quite a few bites. So it's a high tide right now, and the tide is just going low, starting to go low. So by 12:30 it'll be low tide. So we have quite a bit of tidal movement right now, and that's a good thing. The bass will be locked in the grass, hiding tight to the grass, you know, roaming around it, roaming above it, looking for that bait fish, that crab, crustacean. Boom, right at the boat. ATV at the boat. Bit it on the way up. Gotta let the guy wind down a little bit. He was super green. Good one. I need to retie my line right there. There's a little nick in the line. All right. Just reeling it back up, and he actually hit it on the way up. I would say very high in the water column. So definitely chased it down, gave it a bite. There we go. Got one on the fast grind, boy. That was sick. Fast grind spotty. Just put on that new bait. That was pretty sick. That was actually pretty cool. I was actually picking up to move spots. Smashed it on the way up, so a little bit better of a fish. Little piece of the puzzle there, maybe they want it a little faster than I've been presenting it, so I'm gonna pick up the pace and hopefully I can get a couple more fish. I actually still have the plastic on. It was just down his throat, I couldn't even see it. Switched over to a round style body swim bait. I think I like the action better of the round style body versus that flat style. It was doing a little something weird on the retrieve, so the round style body seems to always let the bait swim straight no matter how you rig it. So I was having a little bit of a rigging issue on the other plastic. So I think we're in business now. There we go. We're rigged up. Let's hit it. Oh, good bite. Good bite, boy. No tippy tap on that one. Dude slammed it. Slammed it. So much fun. Not a giant, but such a good bite. Such a fun bite. Again, smaller fish. Look at it, it's not that big. He's eating the 6-inch swim bait. This guy's probably only 8 to 10 inches. Eating a 6-inch swim bait. Well, 5-inch swim bait plus the head, that'll make 6 inches. That's pretty fun. Dude, how is that possible that such a small fish can eat such a big bait? Bay bass, so aggressive. Such a fun fish to catch. I mean, a lot of this stuff I come out and do, I'm just trying to have some fun. I want to catch fish and get bit, use the baits, use the rods, the reels. I mean, we buy all this gear, and we want to catch fish with it. So, bay bass is a good way to do it. I got around 68 degrees on the water temperature. So if you guys are looking to catch spotted bay bass, I'd start it up now. Lots of bites already. There we go. Wind them on, boy. He ticked it. I just let him suck it down a bit. All right. I like the little guys choking down the big bait. That's pretty cool. Good to get another one. I'm keeping weedless in that grass. I'm in 8 feet of water. Snaking that bait right through it. Oh, Good bite, dude. Good bite. Oh, that was sick. Good bite. Oh yeah, nice fish. That was such a good bite. Look at this one. Oh, such sharp teeth. I moved over to that 1/4 ounce underspin, Ranger color, little green swim bait. Dude, got that bite. It's a little shallower here, so that's why I moved over to that lighter swim bait head. So I can get that head kind of floating over the grass a little bit more, as opposed to digging right through it. Dude, when they smack that 1/4 ounce, it feels so good. And this rod acts kind of like a medium, and I don't think it is. Yeah, bigger bay bass. Bigger bay bass. Better bay bass here. Yeah. Yeah. Good one. Dude, moving on to that green and red combo. Look at that fin. Hey, that's a nice fish. I think he's gonna get the tape measure. All right, wow, he was barely hooked. Well, he was hooked, but he was just came out super easy. I'm glad I kept the pressure on him. All right, let's just get him on here. Let's just give a look. It's the biggest one I've caught yet. So he's 13 3/4, so not quite legal, but that's a nice fish. It's definitely different when they suck down the 5-inch bait compared to the little 3-inch bait, man. They hammer the 3-inch bait, absolutely engulf it. And it's also a different vibe fishing the traditional war bait. You can seriously cast that thing out, let it sink to the bottom in the eelgrass, reel it back with no problems. It's a great swim bait head. Super versatile, super weedless. I mean, I'm in 6 foot of water right now, fishing that 1/4 ounce swim bait, so the water column is pretty shallow. Gotta imagine that grass is about 2 to 3 foot off the ground, so that only leaves about 3 foot, maybe 4 foot of water up top. So the bait has a fit within that range without digging out a lot of grass. That's where the 1/4 ounce really comes into play. 1/4 ounce with the weed guard, especially. Now I am fishing the underspin. I need that little flash. Bay bass love that bait fish bling. There we go. He was chomping on it, and I fed it to him. Small guy. Dude, it's so impressive that the small guys could eat the big stuff. Easy, bud, easy. 9 foot. Small fish. Still plugging at it though. Trying to find some bites. There we go. Another small one, I think. It's all good. They're starting to do their thing. Their mouths are getting real orange, real yellow. They might be in spawn mode here pretty quick. Let's chill this guy out a little bit. Kind of green. Good to get another bite. Still clicking here. Still working on the same plastic as well. That's a plus. Big time plus. We're not blowing the plastic out, so keeping it going, keeping it fresh, and still catching. There we go. I got bit. I kind of feathered it, and I dropped it back down to the bottom, put it back into gear. he bit it. We got a halibut. Small halibut, but not legal. Good to get one though. Alright, got a small halibut. Really fun fight. Strong fish. Halibut are such strong fish. They're so flat, there's so much resistance. Ah, easy bud. Easy bud. There we go. Hook is out. There he goes. Back in. Slipped right out of my hands. Well, that's fishing the bay for a couple hours. That's actually from 7:30 to 11:20. It's 11:20 right now. We actually didn't hit the lowest part of the tide, which that's fine. Did catch quite a number of fish, which is always a good thing. The bay's biting, so if you guys are interested, you should go fish the bay now. Water's just under 70 degrees. Found it. I found it in some 68, 69. So we're creeping up on 70. The bay bass, halibut, all this stuff comes alive when the water starts getting warmer. Got on a couple nice fish. One was almost legal. And I did get a couple fish on that 1/4 ounce underspin. That thing is so deadly in skinny water. And we proved it right there. It got bit in some super shallow stuff. Eelgrass was super thick and it was able to sneak right through. Let's go ahead and take a look at that gear I used today. And on the WARBAITS prototype swing head design, I was using an Owner extra wide gap 5.0. Now this bait fit nicely on this 5-inch plastic. The whole combination had great swim and action, and I definitely got bit by a lot of fish. Now the plastic is a Strike King Rage Swimmer. I'm actually pretty impressed with the plastic density, longevity, and action from these swim baits. I think they fit this presentation very well, and these are definitely something I would recommend. Now for the underspin, I was using the WARBAITS 1/4 ounce in Ranger color. I was using that 1/4 ounce because the water was so shallow. I needed that bait to have a soft fall to trigger those bites. And the plastic I was using was a Z-Man Minnow Z, and the color is called Hot Snakes. I chose that color because bay bass love the color green. They get fired up on green swim baits, so this seemed to be a great presentation. Thanks again for all the support you're giving WARBAITS and this channel. We're growing and it's because of you. Online store is busy daily. Likes, subscribes, and views are up on the channel, and we really appreciate that. Hopefully something in this video inspires you to fish in your local fishery, because fishing is fun. So get out there, go fish and hook that giant!